Hey guys, Cow here, bringing you another video. This one is going to be a commentary version of yesterday's video. Just going to go through these attacks, and I think there is a new one up, so we'll also do that. For this one, just to tell you through thought process, is we want to lure out this clan castle first, mostly because those wizards are going to deal a lot of damage to you, and then we're going to try just taking these wizards out to the outside, so that we can deal with them separately so that they don't deal damage to the main troop that we need to kind of survive here, which is the giants. So we're just going to surround these wizards with barbarians and then start our little run here. We're going to be sending a bunch of giants here, but specifically we're going to be sending 2 here to take out this mortar, because the mortars are kind of what is going to kind of stall out these attacks, because they do a lot of splash damage. So I'm just going to kind of let these giants work. One wall breaker goes into those walls pretty easily without any like extra use. You don't need like 2 wall breakers per wall. And I'm also going to be using this wall breaker here to get our giants over here into this compartment here. The reason why we started on this side over here rather than the other side is just because there are spring traps in here that will spring your giants. We're going to have one go right here, right there. And if you start your attack on this side, you can get a lot of your giants sprung. And when your giants get sprung, they of course are gone. And you don't have that extra tanking for the back end. So if you are struggling on this first one right here, doing what I did here is probably your best bet. I have done this for probably the 3rd time and have made plenty of mistakes, but some people, I mean, like, if you already did it, you already did it, you know? So I just have a lot of accounts, so we're just going to be doing what kind of worked for us. I actually haven't seen any videos on this. Last video I made, someone commented that I do it differently than other people, which, I mean, that's cool. Makes this shows that we can do whatever we want, kinda, or there's different ways of going about it. So I chose this side over here, mostly because then we can jump into this archer tower here. I actually don't remember why I chose this side. I think it's pretty symmetrical, so you can come from either side, but this, I just wanted to make sure that I could get into an expo compartment. You could probably start over here, or up here, just as long as you're jumping into this expo. And I just like coming down from this side. So we're going to do jumps like that, and then we're just going to drop golems to kind of tank in front of us, and then we're going to drop some wizards behind, and then we're going to drop some P.E.K.K.A.s to kind of get in there. I like using a rage right here on top of the dragon, because we want to rage the troops to take out that dragon nice and quickly. But I wait on my other spells right here, because I want my troops to jump into this expo compartment. It looks like this is the first time the P.E.K.K.A.s didn't actually go in, but I'm mostly wanting to rage up to get into this queen compartment. Now that I realize, look at it again, the queen is only level 4, so using a rage on it probably wasn't as needed, but I like it when the queen kind of lures the P.E.K.K.A.s into the base. So I rage them so that they can at least get through the walls a little bit easier. With your archers, it doesn't really matter. There's a Tesla up here. We don't need to drop our archers into it. We're just going to drop some on the sides here to help kind of speed up this cleanup process. It is looking a bit dicey right now, but we do have 2 P.E.K.K.A.s and one is full health, as well as a bunch of golems here. So we have enough tanking, but this is kind of one of the reasons why you don't see a lot of golem in attacks, just because when it comes down to it, they're really good at tanking the beginning, but if you have way too much tanking, we have like a full golem, and we didn't even have any heal spells or anything to really keep them up. They just are too slow in comparison to other troops, and because of that, you really have to think about where you're placing them. There's probably a more surgical approach to this so that you can get the most out of your golems, but this works just fine for what we're trying to do here. Maybe they wanted us to do maybe like a golem avalanche, which is just like golems, and you sprinkle in wizards behind those golems to kind of take them out and really utilize the full force of your golems. We didn't do that here, and now we just had to kind of have to wait until these P.E.K.K.A.s and golems get to this Tesla. I don't remember if there's a Tesla in the corner of every round, but I know in these two there are. And we're going to be cutting it pretty close on time, but we do have plenty of time to kind of take this out here. So we will finish this one up. Tesla coming down on the P.E.K.K.A. And yeah, it's good. I wonder if they changed the properties, because this is like Blast from the Past, and back in the day, Teslas used to do double damage to P.E.K.K.A.s. And I wonder if that was the case here, but probably not. So we're going to be coming in for this base. 3 lightning takes out the queen, and because we're doing a lava balloon, the queen is important to us, and so I'm going to hit the queen and this air defense right here. So we're going to let her kind of walk, and we'll drop this right on top of her, taking out her thing and the expo. Now we're going to come from this top side, because this top side has 2 easily accessible what's it called, air defenses. We're going to wait for the king to tank, drop those, drop 3 here to get through, and then we'll drop the queen behind. I think I might just pop the king ability early here and just kind of power through, just so I can use a deeper rage here. So now we're going to rage up the queen and get her as well as the king into this area, luring out the CC. Hopefully we can take all of it out. The archers are a bit of a pain when it comes to it. Maybe I should drop an archer with the composition to help this, but it looks like we're going to get through pretty easily. I like popping the queen early just because automatic queen ability sometimes is a bit slow. I'm going to start the second half of this lava loon right here, and let's just kind of go. I'm going to drop like this, and let's drop a rage to get our balloons going through this area right here. Hopefully we can keep chugging here. I'm going to drop a lava hound here to kind of tank for the, what's it called, the Inferno Tower. Hopefully we get those balloons or lava hounds to pop. Nice. And I'm kind of hoping that this Inferno Tower locks onto this lava hound. If not, it is no big deal. The reason why I'm not using this rage here mostly is because of that reason. I was kind of hoping that these lava hounds would go down. So we have a rage left over. I don't really know where we're going to put it. I think I'm just going to put it up here. Whiffed. Completely whiffed the minions though, so the archer, the rage was a bit wasted. The reason why I'm not putting the archer down here is because there's a ton of skeleton spells, and I don't really want those to get triggered. We do get some raged minion action though, so not a complete waste. Just a little bit of a waste, but we definitely are going to take out this base relatively easily here with the lava loon. There is definitely more surgical ways to approach it, but as I've played Clash of Clans for many years, if you can just spam, it's good to do it. Okay, so this is actually a base I haven't attacked yet, so we're going to look at this for now. Oh, 2015, that's cool. Here, I don't know actually. So we have healers. It's mostly this eagle here, I think. Okay, so we can drop things in here. I'm just going to do a test really quick and see what happens if I do this. So we have witches there. We can drop some Valkyries. Okay, let's see what we have here. So witches are in here, and then that gets taken out. Okay, so it looks like we can just drop Warden here and kind of get a lot of value. So we're just going to quickly do that. I'm actually going to quake it out though, so I think I'm gonna do something like this. Oh, I pressed too many. Okay. We have 8, so I need to drop 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. And then we can do something like this. Drop a poison. And that should be enough to take all that out. Looking good. Nice. And then I will drop the warden up here to kind of take out at least these, what's it called? These eagles. So we do only have a level 20 warden. So we might not be able to... Okay, I'm going to try luring. Okay, it's not going to work. We're going to try... Let's see. We're just going to try sniping out this like that. And see how much we can get with just these hoggies here. We're going to do that. We're just going to paste these through. Let's see how much. We're going to first warden through this first shell here. And then we're going to keep on moving on through the base. Hopefully the Valkyries will get there. So it looks like we do get there. And now we have to poison. And let's see if we can chug through. This one might have just been a spray and pray one, where we didn't actually have to think that much about it. But I just know when it comes to eagles, they really pack a punch, and I didn't really want to risk us kind of getting melted there. So it looks like we might come a bit short here, just because our warden is kind of hogging the healers here. And because the warden is hogging these healers, we're really not getting these Valkyries healed up. So for this bottom section, we're just going to I don't know what we do for this bottom section. I think we have to come into it right away. It looks like we don't need to really worry about these eagles, so I think we can just kind of come in here. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looking good here. And then we're going to do 1 hog to kind of lure out the CC. And then we'll just go everything here. And we'll just chug through. I think we're going to pop a warden ability. At least in this beginning part, we now have access to all the eagles, so I think we're just going to let this run through and keep on chugging. We're going to do that. We're going to do this. And I think what's going to be important here is that we make sure that these healers can keep up with the Valkyries more than the Valkyries speeding through. Okay, so we're healing up. We're looking good. Here we have a little bit of a split. Hogs are going to take out that area. We're going into this final section. Hopefully these Valkyries can take out... Oh, it doesn't look like it. This one's a bit difficult, actually. At least for my just woken up brain. We'll do one more, and then we'll kind of call it, because the video is getting a little bit long. So, let's see here. How threatening are these? Maybe instead of all 4, we can do a 2-2 split, so 10-10. Because we can go in here. Take out the heroes right away. I think we do just need to take out these eagles as soon as possible. So, coming in from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, gives us a lot of access to that. So I think we'll just start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, and we'll just haste through this side right here, and then we can go kind of like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. 1, 2, drop this, and we'll haste through this section right here. We did take out one eagle, and then for this side, I think we are going to see where it takes us. We're going to poison this, and I think I'm going to warden through this shots right here. I'm going to do that, and then we're going to drop hoggies in there to take out the eagle. We're going to keep on hasting through this, making sure that our healers are catching up with the rest of the gang, and hopefully, oh yes, nice, the skeletons are luring our Valkyries into this section, and hopefully we have enough power to just kind of go through this, because once we get through these final single target infernos, we're going to be golden. So, and it looks like we will be able to get there. So it looks like it took us a little bit, but we did get there. Time will not be an issue. We have a bomb here. Hopefully these hogs can take out this Tesla. Come on, hogs. No, they won't. Okay. But we have healers, we have Valkyries, and yeah, that looks like we are going to do this 20-minute video. Not really, it's 17-ish minutes. But I hope it was at least entertaining to see my thought process on how I thought of how to beat this, I guess. Not really of a guide, more of just watching me play. I hope you guys did enjoy it. It was a bit of a guide in the beginning, but I wasn't expecting it to get too much too difficult on us, but it looks like it did. So hope you guys did enjoy the video. I'm going to be doing my war attack in the next one. No point of putting it in now. So if you want to be there when I drop the attack video, we're going to be doing some P.E.K.K.A Bat. Be sure to be subscribed and liking the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.